Okay, so the new pond is on the verge of collapsing. You guys, wait till you see this. This is more water than it can handle. We've had so much bad weather the last few days. Stay tuned, I'll show you what's going on. Where you at, Carl? Carl? I don't know where Carl went. He was following me. Carl? Well, what's going on, everybody? I lost Carl. Here he comes, here he comes. Come here, boy. Come on, where'd you go? Okay, so if you guys didn't know, which some of you did because I've been getting a lot of emails and messages asking if we're okay here in Northeast Oklahoma because we've had nonstop rain, I think for 4 days now. And I just discovered we have a big problem down here at the pond. I'm gonna show you that in just a second, but check this out. Let me show you guys something. So here is a little wet weather creek, you might say, that only runs when we get a lot of rain. Like I said, we've had tons of rain over the last 4 days. I bet we've got 5 to 7 inches probably. You can see it is just running like a wet weather creek, like a little creek right through here. And you follow that up, it goes to the pig pen. We'll make our way around over there to show you guys that. I want to give you an update on this pond though. This is wild. So it all runs, we designed this for it to run into the pond to fill up. Look at this, guys. This is crazy. So by far, this is as full as it could possibly get. I don't know if it's starting to break over there or if it's just flowing over the top over there. We're gonna make our way around over there, but look how full this is. Like it literally can't get any fuller because the water's going over there. So we'll make our way over there and see if it broke or just got too full. Look at this. It just quit raining about 2 hours ago. I'm just making my way out here to show you guys this because the wind was been crazy. Whew. The water is just continuing to flow through here. And it's finally filled up that way like we was wanting. But this is crazy. Let's go, let's make our way over here. So, you know, this is our pond project that we will extend eventually if it holds water. It's actually went down, I thought he was in there. It's went down about 3 foot and kind of just stayed there from this mill, maybe like 4 foot now compared to this right here. If you guys aren't familiar with this project, we had Jackie the excavator guy come out here and start digging us a bigger pond so we could call it the survival pond. I want to stock it with fish and stuff like that. So we have meat on hand if we ever need it. Anything happen like that, we come out here and fish. We have water on hand for the animals, even for us to filter. So I dub it the survivor pond, and it's full. It's super full. We didn't know if it would hold water like we wanted to, and it has held water, but not to the level that I was thinking. But I kind of know the level now. But let's walk around and see what it's doing. So I'm happy with it because it is holding water. We can't put habitat in here as far as fish go. But look at this. So you can see it's came all the way up right here and kind of just went back down. But over here, and this is where we thought if it was going to overflow, would overflow. And it's going right here. I haven't walked over here yet. Yep, that's what it's doing. You can still see it's running because whatever water is running from over there is running straight over here and running down to the road, and we'll make our way over there. I've showed you guys that before in the past, but look at all the water that's coming out of the pond. So we have an issue here because this could potentially just wash out. If we get more rain and more rain, they're calling for more tomorrow, so this can eventually wash out and cost us more and more money to get it fixed, if that makes sense. I do have a couple overflow pipes that I had. I think I just need to get a big tin horn over here and dig this out, put it in there, and you can see it can go from there. But look at the water, how it's just running out of the pond. It's just running out of the pond and going over there underneath the road and to my neighbors, and eventually it goes probably to the lake or somewhere like that. Carl, and Carl keeps running off. Remember Carl? But you can probably hear it. It's just running like a river right now. It's soft. I'm sinking in this. But you can see where it's already kind of starting to wash out right through here. There's Carl. Hey, Carl. Wow. So here is a major overflow going on right here. I need to make my way out to the creek property to check on things out there because we've got so much rain. 100% the creek it's got to be flowing by now. It's got to be. Let's walk over here. Let's walk over here and look back this way just to see how full it is. This is how we designed it to fill up this way. We just hadn't had the rain like we had the last few days. Look at this. Now we got us a pond. And if the bank was higher going that way, it would continue to fill up and flood into the woods right there. It has reached its max capacity. And it looks like it may have even, well, I don't know. No, there's actually water running off into the pond right here too. So it's filling up from down there and from right here, and then overflowing over there. Wow. This is, I think, the way I measured it, it's over an acre, maybe acre and a quarter, acre and a half, I can't really remember, once it's full like this. I don't know how big it looks on camera. Oh, Carl. We have another wet weather creek over here. Let's walk over and I'll show you guys just how all this goes. It has been really a struggle just to keep the animals fed because they've been bedded up in their shelters, and in between rains I come out here and feed them. So I try to watch the radar. If it's just barely sprinkling or whatever, come out here and get them fed. But it has been crazy nonstop rain for it seems like, I don't know, 12 hours straight. And it hasn't been heavy the whole time, but it's been consistent. Okay, so here's the wet weather creek that's flowing. And I've seen this flow a lot worse, and this probably was flowing worse earlier. Like I said, it's been a couple hours since it stopped raining. But even after a couple hours, you can see it's still running. Carl, where are you going, Carl? Come on. Where's Gabby and Gracie? Are they eating their lunch? Look at this. Man. Okay, let's make our way back over here. Okay, we are on the back side of the pond here. And I was going to want to show you where it's overflowing, potentially going to break through the pond itself. So we got two areas. We got one from coming the pond, then one coming from back here behind us. It's coming over there, actually three areas, and flooding right over here under this culvert to the neighbor's property. And that is a big culvert. Is Carl gonna go for a little swim? You doing, Carl? You exploring? There's a lot of water coming through here. You can see it's coming down through here. And this over here is where the pond is on the verge of collapse. Oh, let's go. You can see it right here. We're on the back side of my property. Look at this. This is all coming from the pond. Carl, come on. This is wild, isn't it? So, when it dries up more this summer, hopefully we don't get any more huge floods, but who knows in Oklahoma. As it dries up and goes down a few feet, I can get a culvert in here for an overflow. That's a ton of water. And all this water is coming from the property up by the house, back behind the house, and just making its way downhill, downstream. Wow, crazy. What's he doing? What you doing, buddy? Getting dirty? Huh? Where's your sisters? Okay, let's make our way back up here. This is so soft right here. If we get a lot of rain tomorrow or tonight, like they're calling for, they're actually calling for some snow. Early April snow in Oklahoma. That's nothing surprises me as far as weather goes in Oklahoma. We could have snow tonight and then tornado tomorrow afternoon. You just don't know. Wow. Is he gonna go in there? Man, it's soft too. So soft. So you guys can see the pond is as full as it can possibly get. It's got water coming in from two different sides and going out one. I'm just hoping and praying that it holds up so we can get a culvert put in there for an overflow. This is kind of like we've been waiting for this, I guess, just to see what it would do. And that's where we thought if it was going to overflow is right there. And you guys can see it, it is. Like, it's been a few days. So let's go up here. I'll give you guys an update on the animals also. I already fed them all. They were starving. I didn't want them waiting on me filming them. I want them to eat because it's been a long morning for them as far as waiting to eat because all of this crazy rain. Let's go over here. Buddy, what are you doing? Look at this pig. What are you doing? You're knee deep. Whoa, buddy. There's literally 5 gallons of food in there for you guys. I think you're gonna be okay. They're a little grumpy earlier when I came because they were hungry. It's been a few days for all the animals when it comes to this. But you can see, I'll show you guys their waller. I showed you the other day whenever it was dried up. And I told you it would get full again as soon as we got some rain. And it has. So the water literally drains in between the 2 pins up there, kind of splits them, and then it flows down here, all downstream. You can see where it's just coming down, filling this up. It's actually coming through the fence over here. So the pigs will love this. Yeah, so the pigs definitely will love this. There's a cold front coming in. It's going to be, like I said, they're saying wintry mix. It's probably like 48 right now with anywhere from a 20 to 30 mile an hour wind. We had a big gust earlier. We and the girls, or me and Hadley, were at Subway getting some lunch for us. And the weather, the big storm was moving through. And I was looking outside because I just heard the wind pick up. And a big old piece of metal came off the roof of Subway, off their air conditioner unit, like just a panel, but it was big. It's probably 3 foot by 3 foot, maybe 3 by 4. It was a big piece, big cover, and landed about a foot from my truck, straight down and hit the ground. And what's crazy about it is, not just the fact that I almost hit my truck, there was a truck parked there less than a minute before that. She took their food out there to them. They drove off, and a minute later, that big gust came. Boom! That could have done some damage for sure. Luckily, like Hadley wasn't getting out of the car. I mean, it would have been bad. So we had some bad weather today. The wind gust was pretty crazy. It blew a bunch of stuff over here. I got to pick up, but it's just these kind of days. There's not a lot going on the homestead. Obviously, you're just trying to keep the animals comfortable as much as you can. You're trying to keep comfortable. Not nothing you can do outside. No projects, anything like that. So this is what I'm giving you guys today's little update of what is going on here in the pond. So a little update with that, come with updates. So I talked to the Amish guy that's going to be building our barn. We picked our colors out. He's placing the order, and we should have a barn built within 2 weeks if everything goes right. And we're going to try to haul all the stuff on my big trailer. He thinks we could fit it all on there and bring it out there. I got to pick him up. So it's crazy about the Amish. Obviously, they don't have vehicles, but they have people in their community that maybe aren't Amish or whatever that will drive them places. But I'm perfectly fine. Looking at a big hawk. There's a big hawk flying above. I'm perfectly fine with going to pick them up. It's about, I don't know, it's probably 30, 40 minutes away. But I'm fine with that. So I volunteered. This hawk is flying over. Let me see what it's doing. It's over by the house. But I volunteered to go pick him up and use my trailer and stuff, and I think he gave me a little break on the price. And also got the auger that we can use out here too. So he said we'll work something out when it comes to that. It'll save them some trouble because I think they do a lot of it by hand. And out here they could do it, I'm sure, but the auger is going to make quick work of that. So I think they said, or from seeing my buddy's barn that they built, is about 2 to 3 days, no more than 3 days they had a barn built. You know, obviously depending on size and stuff. So this one's going to be a 24 by 30 with a couple of lean-tos on each side, 10 foot by 30 foot long. So once we get the barn built, we'll have a place to store equipment, store stuff, and also have a place for the animals to go in and out when there is bad weather. I want to build a shop, but I felt it was more important to build a barn first, and we could kind of use this for storing things until we can get a shop built also. So I think it just made sense to go ahead and get this one done first. And it's quite a bit smaller than the shop I'm wanting to build. So obviously less money when it comes to that. And I think it's all going to work out good for us. And I'll show you, it's going to go right here. So it's going to go, I've showed you guys before, it's going to go in this general area right here. So I'll bring gravel in and all that. I'm going to gravel the inside of it, at least the middle part of it, and have gravel up going to the road so we can back trailers in and all that stuff. So it'll be interesting to see. I plan on putting a GoPro up and getting a time lapse of the Amish building the barn. And I think that'd be cool. I might just do a video by itself just for that, because I think it's pretty neat watching buildings go up, especially when the Amish do it, right? Everyone likes Amish videos. So, all right, let's go over here. I hear you. I hear you. What's going on over here? Y'all flooded out again? Oh, I can't tell. I can't tell. Oh, look at this, guys. Oh, it's not too bad in there. But check this out. So I put the nest box in here. It's a little big. I want one half that size. I thought about cutting it down, but I got it in there for now. But they started using it already. There's several in there. A few in there. Is there any in here? Oh, look. There's still one or two getting in here and laying eggs. That's just crazy to me that they're wanting to get in there and lay eggs. It's muddy in here. You guys got one more day and then I'll move you. One more day. Because this is a two-man job now that I got those in here. Are you all getting along, cowboy? Huh? You all getting along? You guys got enough feed in there to last you till tomorrow. Oh. I'm glad to see you're using your nest boxes. That tells me they've used them before, I think. Yeah. So we got to get eggs collected tonight, tomorrow, whenever. I got to take some to my brother. He's wanting, and my buddy Bo, they're wanting to hatch some more eggs. And I'm going to take some of these bantam eggs to my brother to hatch. And so he can have some bantams too. He's getting his place cleaned up and getting stuff back in order, getting stuff ready for his garden. And I'm raising chickens again. So I'm helping him out by getting him some fertile eggs. He'll have some good egg layers. Might take 6 months, 8 months to start laying, but he'll have an abundance of them for sure. He's had a really good hatch rate with our eggs, so I'm pretty excited about that. Okay, hey, if you guys get a chance, if you didn't know this, Hayden just turned 16 years old. You can go to her YouTube channel, Hayden Riley, and you can tell her happy birthday, or you can leave a comment down below and wish Hayden a happy 16th birthday. She has been such a blessing. I'm just like all the girls to our family, but she was the first child that made Brandy and I parents, and we couldn't ask for a better child. When it comes to all three of them, I could sit here and say all kinds of nice, wonderful things about them, but they are generally just great kids. God has blessed us with three beautiful, awesome, smart children. And yeah, so we celebrated Hayden's birthday a couple days ago. Brandy and Hayden and her friends are actually out on the town right now going to eat some dinner and catching a movie or something. So they're having a good time. But wish her a happy birthday down below. They love it when you guys share the love. But Hayden Riley is her YouTube channel name. You guys can go over there. And also, if you're not following Brandy on Count It All Joy on Facebook, Brandy posts a lot more stuff about the girls than we do here on the channel and on my Facebook. But that's what her channel is more about, is her and the girls doing things around here and whatever they do. So Count It All Joy and Hayden Riley. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little update of the pond. I'll keep you guys updated too about the creek. Getting ready to make a video on the creek property. I haven't been over there in a few weeks, so I don't know what's going on. You never know what I'm going to get into out there, so we'll see. Love you guys. Catch you on the next video. Thanks for watching.